guys, so this is a bit of a weird video because it's like, I don't know, it's all over the place, so I apologize. I have filmed a lot of these clips over a very long time. They go back probably like 2.5, 3 months ago. So I just wanted to preface this in saying that it's going to be a little chaotic, so just bear with me. But I did want to put this out because obviously you guys know, or some of you guys know, that I moved to North Carolina, and I did not get a chance to actually put out a video talking about why I was doing that, showing you my first vacationing there, seeing autumn, a little bit of the moving process. I didn't really film like a full moving vlog, but I will include some clips into this video, and then just kind of updates on how my time has been here now for the last month, because I've been here for a month, which is crazy to say out loud. It feels like just yesterday I got here. But I felt like it was important to do this video just because I want to make it very clear to you guys like where we are now, what's the situation like. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy this video. I look crazy. It's literally the reality of a YouTuber editing a video. Just woke up, but I hope you guys enjoy nonetheless, and enjoy. So if you guys have joined me for the last couple years, then you would know that I started this channel with the intention of sharing my love for guinea pigs, and really just kind of diving into this community of small animal lovers. And it has been one of the most amazing experiences that I have ever had in my entire life, and it has been so rewarding. I have never found something that I have had so much passion in, so much love in, that I could actually turn into my full-time job. And I truly have like found my dream career. Like, this is what I'm meant to do with my life. And I don't know, there's just so many full circle moments for me that have led me up to this point, from like having guinea pigs since I was younger to being a business owner of a completely different territory, which was running a publication, and being in New York, to now like kind of mending those two together to create the pig room. It's been so nice. First and foremost, I want to thank you guys. You guys have made this possible for me. The reason why I do what I do today, to have this be my job, is because of you guys. Everyone that watches my videos, that comments, that likes, that subscribes, you guys are the reason why I am here today doing what I'm doing. So right off the bat, I want to say thank you for that. I don't really share much personal stuff that I go through in like my personal life. I tend to keep my personal life off of the internet because I started this channel with the intention of just being guinea pig content, fun videos, lighthearted videos, and not really showing you guys like my day-to-day life. I think that deserves like a separate channel. And I also think that I think from your guys' perspective, you didn't really sign yourself up for that. Like, you joined my channel because you love my animals. So showing anything other than that would probably be weird to you guys. So this really has been an amazing journey for me. I mean, the pig room has honestly turned into like my life's calling in life. I truly have found my dream career, and it's something that I love so much. But there comes a time when things must change and things get old, and you start to outgrow things, and you start to hit a plateau in life, and you reach a cap. And once you reach that cap, it's like you no longer can get through and grow and change and become a better person, become a better business owner, become a better business. That is kind of where I'm feeling right now. If you guys don't know, I've moved back to my hometown. It's now coming up on like 5 years since I've been here, and those feelings that I'm talking about with the cap are definitely very prevalent to me right now. I feel very stagnant at this point in my life. I feel like the plateau is really taking its full effects on me, where like, I don't know what's happening with my life. I don't know where I'm going, where things are headed. And I say that from like a personal point of view, where it's like, I'm happy with what I'm doing. Everything is working out really well for me. But if I really get honest with myself personally, I don't feel happy with the setting that I'm in. It's never been great. It's always just been something that I've had to put up with, to deal with. There's moments where it's good. There's moments when it's bad. There's moments when it's just okay. And right now, these last couple weeks, it's been bad. And that has really kind of put things into perspective in my mind, where it's like, I've been feeling this way for quite some time now, with feeling jaded, feeling like I'm plateauing these last couple months. And then on top of that, I have this thing happen where it's like, okay, this actually makes me feel worse. And that's kind of the mindset that I'm in. Now, the reason why I talk about this, I'm not trying to like give specifics on like my current situation, but I just want to make it kind of clear to you guys. I do live with someone else, and that person is just not meeting their ends meet. And I
have to make a decision here with what is best for me and my animals. I'm kind of being forced in a situation where I no longer can stay here. I know that I've always wanted to go somewhere else. I know I've always wanted to have my own space with my animals and just live a very simple, easy life. But most importantly, be in a space that's supportive and safe. And I know that like things are paid, things are covered. I don't have to worry about bills not being paid again. Like I just want to make sure that my life is controlled by me 100% of the time, and I don't have to rely on other people doing their ends. And in return, if they're not met, it affects me, which is what it's doing now. I've really been on this self-discovery journey as of lately with really taking care of my health and my fitness and really just changing my mentality as much as I possibly can and really putting my foot down and setting boundaries with people and establishing like what it is I really want in life and what I deserve. And that voice has only grown more and more these last couple weeks, and it has become so incredibly loud in my head where it's like, Austin, it's time to make a decision. And again, this situation that has arisen these last couple weeks is now finally giving me that push. And you know, that's scary to me, but it's also so cathartic to think about. Going somewhere new, to restart, to not know a single soul, to have new experiences, to see new things, just to be in a new environment that you've never been in before and like literally hit the reset button and say, this is a clean slate, this is a fresh start. What I do from here, from this point forward, I can just build on top of, and like there's no having to deal with like the past stuff or like any drama. It's like all of this that happens here is because of me. And for me, that feels so nice to have, and it's just something that I keep reminding myself where it's like, I deserve that. I am a hard worker. I'm a great person. Like I have the power to make my life truly what it is. I mean, anyone does. I say this all the time, but manifestation without the work is only wishing. So ultimately, yes, I will be moving. And this is very, very exciting for me. So if you guys don't know, I actually have a trip scheduled to a new state, a state that I've never been to, I've never visited, I know very little about, and I'm actually going to be visiting this state for the first time in September. I'm looking forward to it. In my time there, I'm gonna be there for a few days and really just kind of get a lay of the land, see how it is, see if it's like suitable for me and my animals, and just kind of picture my life in this setting of like, okay, like, can I imagine myself here? Like, can I see the pig room doing well here? Am I able to actually move my business to this place? Y'all, this is like the smallest plane ever. I feel like my car is bigger than this. It's tight. You're not gonna believe this. So you know how there's a demand for Austin in Jersey, specifically my town, to rescue animals? Well, clearly North Carolina knew that I was coming because I literally just found not a stray dog, but a dog that got loose and was on the street while I was driving home from the gym. Picked him up, got him in my car, and thankfully found the owner. He was all the way down the street, but was like kind of like trotting his way to the house. And I was like, okay, he probably lives this way. Saw his collar, called the person, found the owner. Oh my God, I cannot believe I am here and I've been here for less than 24 hours and I've already had my first rescue. That was so freaking funny. I was gonna film it, but I was like, you know what? It's not even worth it because I really need to make sure that this dog actually gets home. So yeah, first rescue ticked off in North Carolina. Hi vlog! As you can see, I'm with Miss Autumn. You guys know her at this point. We've known each other now for 5 years, and we are just meeting for the first time. I felt like it was the only thing I should do being in North Carolina, so cheers to that.
Cheers. I already took a sip of mine. I'm sorry.
She already tried it. We went to The Bomb, which is a smoothie place that I found on TikTok. It's supposed to be super good. Hopefully it is super good.
It's good. It's good. Well, I got the peanut butter drizzle in mine, and then it has the yogurt, and I don't even know what all is in here.
Wait, which one did you get?
The upper, the one on the top right of the menu. If you guys know. God, I forgot the name of it. Don't you have that picture of the menu?
Well, I got a green one. It tastes very green.
You don't eliminate none of yours either. It tastes very green. This one, Community Spark.
Community Spark,
See,
strawberry.
I would not have remembered that.
No, strawberry, banana, honey, blueberry, and cinnamon. I got the glowing green grenade. Spinach, pineapple, mango,
Ew,
and almond.
spinach.
It's definitely almondy. It feels very nutty.
Mine was like 13 or 14 because I tipped.
That was the one thing people said on the comments. They were
Like,
it's really, really pricey.
It cost like extra to get the peanut butter in it, and then I tipped, so I think it was literally like $14.
How much was the peanut butter extra?
$1. $16.66.
That was $16.
I tipped 15%. I mean,
Oh, I don't tip. I'm not gonna tip. I'm sorry. You're not serving. He was very nice, but I'm not. Unless you're he did service, I guess. He walked it to us. Whatever.
it's based solely on my mood if I tip at like counter places.
I wanted to do a little recap with you guys and sit down with you about how my trip has gone these last 3 days. So I actually leave tomorrow in the morning, so I just expected not to do a lot of filming, so I just wanted to kind of wrap up this video and just tell you how my time here has been. And I think you could tell from the smile on my face, I have had such an amazing time. I think the biggest takeaway for me on this trip hasn't been like the food I've been eating and how good it's been, or the people that I've been meeting and the conversations I have with them, or the places that I visit and like how scenic they were. I think the biggest takeaway is this newfound perspective that I'm actually bringing back to New Jersey. I feel like I have truly gotten a better bird's eye view of my life in New Jersey and kind of how I'm functioning and have been for the last couple of years in my town. And being removed from that situation and being somewhere completely new where I can like kind of step into this new version of myself and have these new experiences has really allowed me to kind of question like, what is the life that I'm living in New Jersey, and is that serving me to the best ability for me to live my most authentic and best life? And if I'm being completely 100% honest with you guys and myself, no, not at all. I mean, Jersey has not been a great place for me for various reasons, but just overall, just to put it into like one packaged up thing, it has just completely made me stagnant and like feel like I'm really plateauing in life. I have had so much more excitement and I've felt so much more alive in my last 3 days here in North Carolina than I have in a couple months in New Jersey, or even just by 5 years there. I have felt so much more alive, and I really think that's so important, especially in my 20s. I'm 28 years old, and to live out your 20s, it's a time to be experiencing things and traveling if you can, and making mistakes, and also just learning about yourself. I think that is a vital time, your 20-somethings, to have those experiences. And for me to come here was a huge thing. I never thought I'd be able to travel because of my animal situation. Thankfully, you know, my dad, he came through with watching them. So this trip has truly shown me kind of my true colors of my own perspective and my mindset with where I'm currently living. For the longest time, I have been called to move somewhere, and for some reason, North Carolina was like the one place I was really pinpointed on. I can't really tell you why. I mean, I really was not really heavily influenced by a lot of factors. I think mainly the fact that it was just a little bit cheaper, or a lot of bit cheaper than New Jersey, and it was just more of a doable thing for me to actually find my own place with like the animals that I do have. That felt more possible. In Jersey, it was just not possible at all. But also I think maybe like the fact that I was feeling like I was missing out with like seeing and scrolling on TikTok and seeing people travel, and it's like, wow, I really have not done that in a while, and I feel like I'm missing out, and I want to see what else is out there. Definitely gonna come here. Like, this is where I want to be. This is what I want to do. This is where I want to settle down, at least for the short future. And then maybe, who knows, maybe I'll pack up and leave and go somewhere else. But for right now, this feels right. This feels fun. And this also feels in line with me, aligned with me, I should say, aligned with my spirit and aligned with who I am.
I'm moving and you guys are coming with me. Let's go. I've been a Jersey boy all my life for like 27 years, 28 years of my life. Almost forgot my age. But now we're being a North Carolinian boy. I am so excited. Y'all have no idea. I have been miserable living here. We have a lot of work to do. I look like a hot mess right now. My hair is looking a little crazy because I've been running around literally for the last week, just packing and getting everything in order. We are now starting this vlog, and I'm glad to have you guys here because I really do need company throughout this whole entire process. Because look behind me. That's like my life. This is not even all my life. Like, this is a quarter of it. We've got so much more to go. I don't drink, but I know why people do. We've got an entire tower of boxes right here, which has stuff for my office and my clothes, just a whole bunch of random stuff. And then I also have a shoe rack, and then this cabinet right here, which I got from Home Goods. Love this thing to death. I think it's going to fit in perfect in my new house. So we're gonna bring that along with us. We've got TV number 1, we've got TV number 2, and then I'm gonna have TV number 3. Got some laundry I need to do. I actually need to go to the laundromat. I cannot honestly get away with putting these in my washer because it freaks out and goes crazy. Like it literally sounds like a train is running through my basement. So it won't be able to handle this. So I got to go to the actual laundromat to wash these. And then this doesn't even look like a couch, but it's my couch. It's all wrapped up in saran wrap. My friend and I did this yesterday. Such a freaking process. I did not think it was going to be that hard to do. Movers that I see in videos make it look so easy wrapping stuff up. We struggled. We struggled to the very end, but thankfully we got it done. All the couch cushions are inside of these trash bags. This is gonna be a process, you guys. Like this is going to be honestly hectic with doing all this kind of stuff. Really? I have so much stuff, like a ton. I have 3 days. I have 3 days to do this and I move on Friday. It's currently Tuesday. The thing is that I don't have a full day on Friday because I leave at 2 in the morning on Friday. So I'm actually gonna be up for probably over 24 hours, which should be an interesting experience. I gotta pack up these pots and pans. I don't have any urge to like even cook these last couple days. I'm just gonna eat out and I'm gonna eat out as healthy as I possibly can. So we're packing these freaking pots up now. Pots, pans, bowls, cups, as much as we possibly can. I'll probably leave 1 cup because I need one for myself. I'm hoping this tape works. This is like, it's not even duct tape. I feel like it's not even as strong, which is kind of scary, especially if I'm packing literally heavy ass pots. But we'll see if this works. I might put a couple layers just to be safe. Seems like a sturdy box to me. Got some of this bubble wrap. So I'm gonna put some of this on the bottom just for a little protection. Just a nice little layer. There we go. Does this one have a lid? Yes. Okay, cookie sheet and that strainer.
Oh my goodness, you guys. I won't even lie to you guys right now. I woke up with such anxiety, like very badly. And the reason why being because I literally had a dream last night that I was driving the rental truck and I crashed it. I totaled someone's car and I was panicking in the dream. Panicking. I was just so nervous. I was like, oh my God, like I literally like ruined this guy's car. And I was talking to the dad and it was his son's car that he had just gotten. And I think the reason why I even had this dream to begin with was because someone crashed on my street, like 2 houses down, into a car that a son just got, and it flipped over. It was mad. But like, I think that like transpired to my dream for my own situation. And now I'm just like nervous. I'm like, I really hope that doesn't happen because this thing is massive. Like I legit feel like I need my CDL license to drive this thing. I don't understand how they just rent these trucks out, but I think I'll be fine. I think I'll be good. It's always just like the anticipation leading up to something that you've never done before that like is making you uncomfortable, that like kind of triggers anxiety. At least for me, that's how it always is. And then once I'm doing it and once I'm in it, like I'm fine afterwards. So I think it'll take me, you know, maybe a half hour to an hour driving this truck to feel comfortable. And I'll be like, oh yeah, we got it. I know how to do this. Give me my CDL license. Like, we're good. But for right now, I am panicking. I'm panicking. But you know what? Panicking will not change the outcome. And you know what? Everything's going to be fine. Everything's going to be good. I'm going to drive this thing. I'm going to be a legit trucker. I'm going to be a trucker today. So we'll be good. So yeah, it's 8 in the morning right now. I need to get up because my friend's going to be here in like 40 minutes. And we'll get this day started. Oh my God. We got a lot to do. All right, let's go. I'm so scared. I'm panicking.
We are in a bus.
Why is this like kind of loose?
Yeah, mine is too.
Say a prayer.
Prayer.
I gotta wrap around like this. Okay, my mom's calling me. I'm overwhelmed. I'm overwhelmed.
We're off.
Oh my God, we're doing it. I feel like I'm on the other side of the street. Like I feel like it's taking up so much space. It is now the next day, officially my last day in New Jersey. I did not film at all for the most part yesterday. I really only focused more so on like TikTok clips and stuff, but it is a
process having to like even think about filming while you're moving. It was too windy. I couldn't even set up my camera on a tripod because it was gonna blow over. So I am very sorry for the lack of footage, but the Penske truck, the rental truck, is like 80% filled with all of my stuff. So the house is looking very bare right now. So here is my living room. You guys can see that the couch is gone. Honestly, I'm kind of regretting that choice now because we're kind of losing space, like building upwise. So we may have to reconfigure the rental truck again today because we still have a lot to pack. And I need to make sure everything fits. I've got like 2 desks, I've got my big king mattress, and I've got a whole bunch of other boxes. So we may have to go back in the truck, reconfigure, and then repack everything. But for the most part, everything is done. So I feel good seeing that everything is looking pretty empty. I do actually need to go to the laundromat because I want to wash some of my like big blankets. I like to use these for on top of my couch because just in case my dog's paws are dirty when they come in from, you know, outside and stuff, my couch doesn't get stained. So I figured I'm not gonna be able to do as many loads as I need to do with my washer, and I'd rather just get it done in one swoop. So I'm gonna take these blankets to the laundromat. I have some dirty laundry, and then I also have sheets that need to be washed and towels, whole bunch of stuff. So yeah, a lot of laundry. It'll be nice to get it done in one go. Already dying. I've been up since like 7:30 this morning. Hair's already a mess. So hopefully I don't think today will be as hard, just because again, we did get the hard part out of the way, which was kind of like moving my business stuff, which was a whole lot of supplies. Always kind of the smaller stuff, which honestly, I feel like is almost a little bit harder to pack just because a lot of the stuff is like bits and pieces. Something as simple as like my vacuum and stuff really can't go inside of a box. So it's just gonna have to be thrown into the rental truck in a way where it's safe and it won't get destroyed and fall over and break. And I've got my fans and I've got things like my Hoover, whole lot of random stuff. But this is gonna be the stuff that has to be waited for the very last minute. So yeah, I am tired already. I've been packing by myself for like the last hour. I'm waiting for my friend Will to get here. He has been a lifesaver. My parents are not even helping me out. It's literally just me. Me and my dogs, and y'all are not really doing much, but that's okay. I still love you.
And now begins the process of when I actually had to pack up the entire pig room and move it 7.5 hours away because we had to drive all the animals and myself to North Carolina to start my new life. But I wanted to just talk with you guys in this time to thank you so much for being here with me during this journey in our time in New Jersey. We have done so much. I mean, you guys know, from adopting animals and rescues and cage renovations and fun hauls. We have done so many videos here on this channel, and I'm so happy to have had you guys along through this journey. And what I love about this all being put into motion is the fact that this is not just a move for me, it's also a move for my animals. Like, they're going to benefit from this move so freaking much. Like, I cannot wait to go out and explore with Mikey and Bambi on new trails and go to new parks and see new dogs. You know, for me too, just to be like experiencing all that for the first time as well is going to be really, really fun because you guys saw, like, I vacationed in North Carolina just for a couple days, and I was like, you know what? I'm just going to risk it for the biscuit and just try it out. And that's the thing I'm also reminding myself is just that, like, if this does not work out, it is okay. Like, I can always move back. I can always go somewhere else. I think that life is way too short to just not take risks like this. So even if I don't know the place I'm moving to 100%, that is okay, because in my time here, I will use it to the best of my advantage to make sure that I'm actually exploring the place that I'm living and experiencing everything that it has to offer. And truthfully, like, that's what gets me so excited is the fact that, like, I get to explore and kind of feel like I'm living life for the first time, because y'all, like, there was nothing left to explore in my hometown. Like, I had been there for way too long. And this new chapter just gets me so thrilled on what's to come in my future. So the clips that you guys are actually watching right now is the night before I actually leave. So I think at around this time, it was maybe like 7 p.m. So I was leaving at 2 a.m. So I only had a couple hours to actually get this done. I wanted to leave them till the last minute just because they were going to be moved into temporary cages, which are going to be fairly small. And I really did not want them to stay in these really tiny things for like longer than they had to. I felt so bad leaving them in there. I had the duos inside of carriers. I had Styles and Louie inside of a tub. And then I also had the herd, Vision, Wanda, Dorothy, and Willow in a tub as well. This was honestly the best way to transport them. I didn't feel like breaking them up and having them all in their own separate carriers. It was just a lot easier to keep everyone in their own groups. And then I also had the trio in a tub as well. So all the larger groups, they got a tub, and then the duos got a carrier, and it worked out perfect. Yeah, obviously it was very painful having to deconstruct these cages because it takes a lot of time and energy and effort in building these things. Now, the one thing I will say about having CNC cages is the fact that they're so easy to like deconstruct. Well, not like physically easy, but it's just nice to have the option to do that because, you know, I've thought about doing custom cages with like actually constructing them from like wood and plexiglass and stuff like that. But like I would have had to throw out a cage like that if that's what I had. But for these, I can actually like take them apart and then just like literally pack the materials and then bring them elsewhere and then rebuild them. So that's why I love CNC cages. I'm a huge advocate for them. So if you guys don't already have your piggies in CNC cages, please look into them because they are some of the best. Now, in terms of like the actual moving process for the piggies, I actually ended up driving all of my personal supplies, like, you know, my couches and my bed, like all that kind of stuff myself in the U-Haul truck. But I actually had my parents drive all the animals. So they came to my house at 2 a.m. Three or 4 in the morning. They left a couple hours after me to pick up the animals. I made it very easy for them. I told them just like put them in the trunk of my car. I put down all my seats and stuff. They fit perfectly. So put the buns inside of cages as well. I think I actually have a photo or video of everyone in their cages and stuff. So if I do have that and I find it, I'll pop it up on the screen. If I don't, you guys will just have to take my word for it. But yeah, I put the buns in a rather large pet store cage because obviously they needed something that had a roof on it because they definitely would have jumped out. But yeah, my parents loaded them into the trunk of my car and then drove them to obviously North Carolina. So given that like it was going to be a pretty shaky ride, I guess you could say, in the car, you know, I could not actually give them water bottles because they would leak everywhere. So it would just make a total mess. I actually had my parents give them a whole bunch of cucumber, peppers, and then lettuce as well. So that way they could stay hydrated, but also be occupied during the drive. And then of course, I loaded up their carriers with a huge mound of hay for them to munch on and also hide in. A lot of my pigs and the buns too, they're actually pretty good in the car. None of them were stressed out. They were like chill the entire time. My parents said they maybe were like squeaking and kind of like, you know, doing that little thing where they get too close to each other and get annoyed with each other, like that sound, maybe like once or twice. But for the most part, for the 7.5-hour drive, like they were super duper quiet and really well behaved. So that made me feel better because I kid you guys not, when I was driving, I was like, oh my God, I hope they're okay. Like, what are they doing? Are they stressed out? But no, my parents were giving me updates the entire time and they did super duper amazing. I don't actually have footage of moving them like when they arrived here and like moving them into their room. So that's going to be for actually a later video where we're going to be doing the pig room makeover, which I'm super duper excited for. But yeah, when I did walk into the house, first thing that I did was just set up their cages as soon as possible, just because I knew that my parents would be arriving like 2 hours after me. So I had to get those constructed. So I went ahead and set up all the grids and the coroplast, their linens in, filled up their water bottles, got their hay. So that way when the pigs did get to my house, I could just load them into their cages super easily. And then yeah, they settled in super nicely. Everyone was just back at it like they were back in Jersey in the pig room. So it's nice to see that they were settling in very easily. The amount of storage space that's here is like absolutely insane. And I love the little mud room, how you could just like hang up your coats, put your shoes on the bottom. Do you want the house tour? Yeah, they haven't gone upstairs? Oh, they did go upstairs. I want to keep this close so my mom can just see the closet. It's gonna be so dry. Yeah. I think this is the one. This is comfortable. How much is she? 140. 149 on sale too. Chair secured, guys. Honestly, that was kind of a deal for like a nice gaming chair. I mean, it's nice in my eyes. I don't really know what's nice in terms of the gaming community, but like it was 160, really comfortable. I'm very happy with my purchase and I'm excited to set it up. She said if I wanted to take the display model, I could have to like avoid like building it myself, but I wanted a fresh one. That took me like 20 minutes to do. I was struggling with one of the screws, but thankfully I got it done. This chair is so freaking nice. Like, it's really, really comfortable. I'm honestly kind of glad I forgot my chair at my old house because this is quite the upgrade from what I previously had. Really comfortable, good posture. I mean, when it comes to editing, like I end up like this at the end of it. So I feel like this chair will actually force me to sit straight, which is really nice. Noticing, however, that it has a really hard time like adjusting or like going around on the floor just because obviously I'm on carpet. So I might have to get like one of those clear mats so it can slide around a little bit easier. So probably gonna grab that another day, but for right now, this is working out really well. I did get my desk set up here in my office room. This is my office. In case you guys wanna know, I got Mikey and Bambi's little setup right there so they can chill out. Still got some more boxes I actually need to go through, more PC stuff, more electronics, all that good stuff. And right now is when this office space gets really good lighting. It's about 1:30 right now, almost 2, and it looks so nice in here. Office is gonna be pretty bare for a long time because it's honestly the least of my concerns. I do, however, want to get like a nice tall lamp, I think, right here. But for the most part, in terms of like decor and stuff, I'm not even gonna bother because I don't need anything too crazy. Plus, I do want to focus on my bedroom and the living room first. So this will be like the last room that I focus on, quite honestly. But yeah, I'm so happy that I found a desk because I actually need to edit a video for a sponsorship right now. And I need to make sure I go ahead and send it off by today. So now I have a chair to actually do so. So very nice. All right, guys, so I just finished doing my editing for the sponsor. So that's all done. I'm just waiting for it to export and then I can upload it and then send it off to them. This is the second revision that I had to do, which is never fun when you're working with a sponsor because you just hope that they accept it after the first go, but hopefully they like it after this one. So right now I am getting ready to go to the gym, very excited. So of course, as per usual, we need to get some energy in our system. So I'm gonna go ahead and grab a Celsius. This is literally the only flavor that I drink. It's the peach mango green tea without the fizz. The fizz makes me super burpy during my workouts, so I never have carbonation before them, but this one, delicioso. And the boys right now are going in and outside of the screened-in porch.
Hi, Mikey. What are you doing? What are you doing? Huh? Hi, boy.
So happy that Bambi's feeling better now. He was going through it yesterday, like super badly, but now he's feeling much better and he's back to normal, which is really good. So I'm happy to see that. So freaking nice out. It's so freaking warm, which is kind of crazy because it's November. So here in North Carolina, it's 10 degrees warmer than in New Jersey. So I really do like it. The only thing I will say that I feel bad about is the fact that I don't have a yard. So I'm actually waiting on a little temporary fence to get delivered in the next couple days because Bambi and Mikey love being let outside and going out multiple times a day. I've had to get used to obviously walking them now that I don't have a fenced in yard because if I just let them out, they would definitely run away. Bambi, he has good recall, but Mikey, he'd be off. He chases birds in the sky. He's not the brightest or most sharpest tool in the tool shed. Is that how you say it? But yeah, really excited to install that, and I'm sure they're going to be much happier as well. Not going to be super big. It's just going to cover all of this concrete platform and then go out about 10 or so feet into the grass, so at least they have grass to like pee and poop on. Yeah, I obviously have nothing out here. It'll take time for me to, and also the fact that it's obviously winter. I don't really think that it's smart for me to get outdoor furniture until it gets warmer outside, so we'll wait on that. Also, quick side note, just want to let you guys know I got a new lamp. Look how beautiful it is. Like, this thing looks like it'd be super expensive from like CB2 or something. $40. Put one of those smart bulbs actually inside of there so I can actually change the color from an app, which is really cool. But look how cool this is. You literally just tap anywhere on the lamp. I don't know how they do this. Like, this doesn't actually make sense to me, and it turns on and off. So I love that. It's so cool. And that brings us to today. I've now been here for almost a month now, which is so crazy. And you know what? It's starting to really feel like home now. The house is now decorated. Not entirely. I still have a whole lot of work to do. And we also have a whole lot of work to do for the bunnies and the pigs and stuff. So, I mean, this is truly just the beginning, but safe to say I'm now
reaching a point of feeling like a little bit more content here. The first couple days, guys, oh my God, but I was here alone. The house was quiet. It was empty. It was echoey. I was like, this feels weird. I feel very lonely. But now kind of like falling into a routine of like being back to YouTube, going to the gym, knowing where shops are and the grocery store, and now getting more comfortable with my daily routine here in this new place. It feels really good. Boys are loving it. I'm loving it. So I cannot wait to bring you guys along through this brand new journey. But I'm so happy that you guys now know like where I am, the new circumstance, and to bring you guys along through this whole thing because we got a massive new house all to myself and of course my animals. But yeah, thank you guys so much from the bottom of my heart for being a part of this journey with me. I mean, it's been a long time in the making. Like the fact that the pig room has brought me to a point now where I get to call all of this my own is insane to me. And seriously, from the bottom, the very bottom of my heart, I cannot thank you guys enough for that because you have given me a brand new life. Seriously, the way that my life has taken a completely different direction that I could have ever imagined is honestly been so rewarding and so fun and also very humbling. And I owe that all to you guys. So seriously, thank you so much. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this video, and it's also Vlogmas Day 3, so I hope you guys enjoyed. Not all these vlogs are going to be, or all these videos are going to be, you know, Christmas themed. I definitely want to incorporate just like kind of like normal content. But as always, I hope you guys enjoyed watching. Make sure to give this video a big thumbs up and subscribe to more videos every single week. And until then, I hope you and your piggies are happy, safe, and healthy. Bye guys.